Hey, thanks for coming back, guys. You knew this video was coming. I teased it in the last one. Got Damon back there because we're going to do a walk around of the Green Lantern Ryker 900, the Green Lantern of San Antonio. Damon's going to give us a little walk around, tell us about the interesting story of him buying it and how he picked it up and all the little things that happened and the stuff he had to go through with it. Don't want to spoil anything, but told you a little bit about it, or you saw a little bit of it in the Riker exhaust sound check video we did, because he has that Brandon King exhaust. So if you're interested in hearing that, pinned up against our new RLS Stealth Series exhaust, check that one out too. This one is mostly just a walk around. Got the exhaust stuff out of the way. I want to show you, another cool rider that we'll be doing more stuff with, Thrill Mouse Moto. So yeah, we gotta get there first, just like most of our little ride videos. He's in San Antonio. We're up north of Austin, so it's only like an hour and 10 minutes or something to meet halfway in New Braunfels, which we actually meet in Green, little old town. I think it was like George Strait or someone got their start at the the Green Hall there, right next to the grist mill. But it's a cool spot to meet halfway. It's not far off of the interstate that we both have to, or all three of us have to travel going both ways. We meet up, kind of park in the parking lot, and we actually first knock out that exhaust video where we pin his Brandon King exhaust, which is our first time listening to it. And actually, this video here is the first time Ryan listens to it. You can kind of hear the exhaust there. That's the RLS Stealth Series exhaust that we got like a few videos back. So of course we have one on that too. This is the first time Ryan hears it. And I don't know if you know this or how many Riker owners are watching, but exhausts are even louder when it's cold. So if you think this is loud, and this is like the more quiet RLS series out there, the Predator, if you're familiar with that and how loud it is so loud in the cold. It surprised me. Like I could barely hear my music in my helmet and everything the first day I rode it in the cold, and I had it explained to me by Kevin and how that works. But definitely getting that here, because I didn't even warm the Riker up when we hit the road. But I do include a bunch of sound if you're interested in how that new RLS Stealth Series sounds. But that video we did, which was an exhaust comparison, we get to show it against the Brandon King, which is a pretty cool exhaust, and that's what Damon has on his in this video. But most importantly, the walk around, get to see how it looks. It's got a cool theme, it's got cool paint, it's got cool speakers, he's got a windshield, bunch of cool things like that. Really the music, because we haven't done a walk around with a speaker system, so that was the part that interests me probably the most, other than the Brandon King exhaust. You just get here too?
I'll be in about 10 minutes.
Oh shit, my bad.
You good?
Nice, the Green Lantern.
Yeah, I chipped it up a lot. I had my speakers back here. I'll put them up here.
Oh, you had him back there?
I had them right here. I had them sit right here. But they was all in my back.
Oh yeah.
So I moved them up to the front.
Nice, dude. I like how you got the front guard painted too. Before we get started, big shout out to Damon for meeting us up, because it was pretty cold. I was wearing like 2 hoodies in my tuxie on the way and like a scarf around my neck. So, but let's get started. This is it's a 900 for sure, but what year model?
2020.
2020. This is Damon out of San Antonio, boy. We met him halfway, so we had to check this thing out. Hit us up on, man, was it Instagram the first time, or was it YouTube?
Well, I first seen you on YouTube, now I follow you on Instagram.
Nice.
And then when I hit you up on Instagram about, I guess, how y'all ride and stuff, where I would like to meet up with y'all. So everything you see on here came from different people's ideas. So I created my own idea with it.
Give a shout out to some of the Riker YouTubers out there.
Riker rides. I seen her YouTube about the muffler, so I seen that one, so I ended up buying it.
And that's that Brandon King, right? There's a lot of fans of those out there, too.
King Joffrey Joe, I follow him.
Yeah.
Night Riker.
He's like Massachusetts or something like that.
His name's Coach. I can't think of his name. He got the spider, so I follow him.
Oh, yeah, it's like Coach something.
Coach Bob.
Yeah, Coach B, Coach Bob.
Coach
Yeah,
Bob
yeah, yeah.
White spider, follow him. And plenty of other ones I can't think of the top of my head.
You said Night Riker from Atlanta, right?
You know, you had
Shadow Black?
Shadow
Oh,
Black.
Shadow Black. Oh,
sorry,
yeah.
what's his
You're talking
name?
about the Riker King of New York, dude. Rolling on 3.
Shadow Black. I watch his podcast all the time. So.
Oh, yeah.
So.
Yeah, he had a pretty cool, I think it was like his second one, I don't know, podcast ever, and your boy was on there.
I'm wrong, this is my first bike ever.
Nice.
First bike ever. I was scared to ride a two-wheel, so I'm like, well, I'm getting a 3-wheel. And I fell in love with it, been in love with it since.
Yeah, so you were somebody that wanted to be riding, but didn't want to be riding a 2-wheel, and then you were thinking 3 wheels, what's up, and then you're happy about making the decision.
Yeah. Well, you can look at my size, that's why I'm scared to ride a 2-wheel. But
Yeah. So 900, and what year model did you say it was?
2020.
It's a 2020. So we have a 2020 Riker 900. Of course, you can have a walk around with a couple other Rikers laying around here to compare to. And we're going to go almost as stock as possible with the Gooslers stock pretty much for the most part 2020 600. And then the Chiquita Banana Riker, which is the 2019 Riker 600. I did get it new as a demo with only like 42 miles on it. So new, pretty much as new as Ryan's at the same time. Just been sitting in the lot, baking in the sun for a while. But so, I mean, other than the apparent stuff, you did all this paint yourself. The speakers, the same thing? You did the wiring on it?
My best friend, Willie, he did speakers for me.
Nice.
He installed them. If you need anything, he can do everything. So he did my installment, all that. All the paint I did out the garage, so it still needed work. I had to take off and retouch it up. This, I painted myself and installed everything you see.
How you liking these hand guards with the wind deflectors, right?
It worked when you got the right gloves on.
Yeah.
My hand was still cold this morning.
Oh, yeah. I had them on mine, and then I broke them. Well, I broke one of them, and then I had to take the other one off, because it's just like these 2 bolts. So they kind of like, I don't know, yours are actually on pretty good. Mine was kind of weird. But I'm actually liking it the way it is, because I still keep the inside part in there, but I'll probably end up putting them back on.
So I think I'm gonna do the tour. So my middle son, I always want to ride, so I'm gonna show him how to ride. This one I'm gonna pass down to him because I want to upgrade in the future.
Oh yeah, dude. It gives you an excuse to get another one and start looking for another one, dude.
Yep.
So you've only had stock exhaust on it before when you got it, and then you...
I never heard the sound of exhaust, the stock exhaust.
Really? Before you did that
First
one?
time I picked it up, it was with the aftermarket.
So you just knew no matter what, you're just gonna want to be noticed once you start riding?
Kind of like my thing. I want to be loud, the color and the sound when I'm on the highway, so nobody won't come in on me. And it's kind of like my thing, go loud, color and sound.
Yeah.
I was thinking safety. I'm like, what can I go? What color? I was thinking going orange or burnt orange. I'm like, I don't think that's loud enough. My favorite character was the Hulk. I'm like, I don't know what I see my beautiful Hulk, so I'm gonna try Green Lantern.
Yeah, I haven't seen it, and it looks cool. You got just the right amount of green accents for the theme at the same time, and of course, the Green Lantern emblem there.
Friend Chris, he did that. He got his own machine and stuff. He can print out almost anything you want.
Oh, nice. I like the hoodie to match too. The real part of this story, how did you buy this Riker?
I was looking at and like I told you, I was like I'm in the process of buying a house. So my wife said, well, see if we can find where you can buy straight out cash. So I was looking online now. I'm like, let me check an auction out. And this was in an auction, and the starting bid was like $1,200. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna sign up and bid on it. I had a cap that I was gonna go on it, but I kind of oversee the cap, not that much. I told my wife, I got it. She's like, no way. And I got it, and I went and picked it up.
Where was that at again?
It was in Dallas.
Okay, you're in San Antonio, so you went to Dallas for this auction.
Yep. No, I did it online.
Oh, you did it online? Okay.
I went online, and the next day, rented a U-Haul trailer, went up there, picked it up. Had some trouble on the way, because the U-Haul didn't have, it's a funny story, but it was scary.
What was it?
They had a trailer hooked up on my truck all the way. So you know how you put
the extra chain or the ball on there? Yeah.
Hitch on the ball, they didn't have it tightened down. So I'll come through New Braunfels, hit the bridge, the mud popped off, the trailer popped up, came on the ground, and the trailer was just swerving back and forth.
Popped on the chains?
Oh, it popped off my hitch.
Like completely though?
The only thing I was holding was the chain.
Oh yeah, on the chains, yeah.
So.
Well, you're on 35?
Yeah, I was doing like 65, man. I couldn't stop. Like, I'm like, I don't want to hit brakes because I know I'm going to flip it. So I let my truck coast, got off the road, and the guy stopped behind me, helped me put it back on, and drove straight up there.
Dang it, dude.
And I started working on it. I started working on it in my garage. I started doing the paint and everything. That's why you still see it chipped up a little bit. I did the painting. Now I realized on my right side, when I was putting the right panel on there, I noticed like it wouldn't clamp on there. And I started getting frustrated. So I took all this off, everything off, put it back together. Then when I got to put it on there, and I like, it wasn't going on there. So I'm like, what? So I was getting impatient. So I took my time, took a break. When I got back out there, realized it was bent up. I didn't think it was that bad. So when I took it to the shop, it sit there about a month and a half before he even looked at it. And then when he finally looked at it, he realized all this was bent. Even the control arm bent. So
where at?
Like the control arm bent.
Oh, that's right here.
So everything you see, he welded back together. They welded, put it complete back together. I ordered this brand new. This whole side basically is brand new. This brand new. The support brand new. The control arm brand new. Over there, all that brand new, even the radiator. The radiator I ordered out of California because it was out of stock. So I got a new radiator. And I got it from some guy in California. And I ordered the hood. I had the carbon fiber hood, but somehow I broke the hitch on there. And new battery, new support.
So, what kind of story did they give it to you in the auction? They gave any type of description?
They told me it was running. It run everything. And the script said it run. So, okay, I got it running with 520 miles on it. So I went up there, I'm like, how is it running? I'm like, can I switch out for this? Then I'm like, too late, I already bought it. I'm like, well, this is going to be a project. And I knew it was going to be a long project, but it ended up being shorter than I thought.
Yeah.
It took about 2 months. I was getting a little impatient, so I was going to the shop. They would tell me, I don't want to give their name.
Yeah, it's all good.
They were telling me, oh, we'll have it done by this Friday. Came in Friday. Haven't been touched. Oh, we got bad luck. Be done this Friday. Came in this Friday. And so I was getting impatient. And I went probably like mid-November. And the co-owner now, he's like, we're going to have it done by tonight. I'm like, it's okay, I'll help you out so we can get it done.
Yeah.
So me and him basically put it back together.
Got in there, dude.
And he said, you know you're missing something. I'm like, what's that? He said, start filling off, but it ain't no problem. We're going to crank it without it. I'm like, you sure you ain't going to mess up my bike? He's like, no way. We're going to crank it up. So he kind of rigged it up with 2 wires and some old starter switch from my old bike.
With MacGyver on it, dude.
And we ended up cranking it up. And he had the 2 wires. Only thing I did, I had to connect the 2 wires and crank right up. And I waited a week later and got it started, and I put it together in my garage. And I was scared I wasn't going to pass inspection. Because I think the first time I drove it, I got the limp mode.
Yeah.
I'm like, well, I got limp mode. So I took it to the shop. Only thing they did, reset it, but they said, you got loose wires. And ever since then, I never had limp mode no more.
Oh. So what do they mean loose wires? Where was that at?
They're saying the wire was over here bent or something.
Oh, it had to do with the, that area that was an issue anyway.
Give me limp mode, so.
Okay.
What I did, I broke it down, put it back together, and they've been running since.
Dang it.
Now I need to get both these fender replaced, and I gotta get alignment done and get this tightened out. Everything good to go.
Shadow Black Riker, I told him about your little video, dude. He's got his little mud flap broken, man. I told him to watch that, man. Might learn how to do that. I dig it.
I got one question. Where'd you get that?
Oh yeah, your emblem stuff.
Got off of Facebook. Let me check his name. I don't want to mess his name up. I ordered through him off Facebook. He did all my emblems and stuff.
Oh, nice. It actually looks legit too. I mean, it fits the spot perfect. Nice. Oh, this is the truck club?
No, it didn't.
Oh, yeah, I was going to ask about that.
Level 7. Level 7.
Oh, that's actually a pretty cool logo for a truck club.
Level 7.
Nice.
Chris Pat is my president.
Nice.
Been a good friend with him like 2 years. He's prior military. So if y'all got a lifted custom truck, if you look for a truck club,
This is a must. This is a must for every front, kid. Actually, you got to get you one.
okay, stick them on.
Gotta get you one up in there.
I'm gonna stick them on. I gotta clean it up by sticking on.
So this is for the music for sure, right?
Yeah,
That's your amp.
That's the amp. The name of the amp. Have fun.
And this switch is the what? Turn it on?
Yep. My friend did all of that. Make sure. So anybody can come turn it on, but as long as I'm connected, you really can't connect to it.
Nice. I want to do one like that for my light. Do you have lights on yours?
Not yet.
Not
I tried to
yet.
install. I got it from AutoZone trying to install it. It didn't want to stick. So I was like, I got frustrated, took it back.
Oh.
But it's a guy in San Antonio doing it. He tried like single color. I think he tried like 800. I'm like, no, I'm gonna do it myself. This is my experiment.
800? Don't say those numbers. Kevin's gonna start wanting some money, dude. Cause he did ours and it wasn't $800. That's the one thing that Ryan does have on his. I know it looks stock, but he did rock lights. You can actually see one right here.
Rock lights.
Yeah, I did rock lights on mine too.
So rock lights better?
No, well, I don't know. I wasn't trying to be super lit. So I was like, wanted something chill. I was looking at rock lights, and then my homeboy Eduardo got me some rock lights, dude. Yeah. So basically, they shine out. So if you put one like, say like his is right here, it shines out at the wheel. And then the other one shines out at the wheel. And then we have one that shines from under the seat and one shines underneath it. And that's how I did mine too, or how Kevin did mine also.
Rock on there. I ain't installed it yet, so I want to install it.
But you have it?
I need to install one. Cause somebody come out and steal my amp.
Oh yeah, you actually have stuff in yours. Yeah,
but it's screwed now, so
oh yeah,
it's bolted down. The front.
But still, dude, someone might want some AirPods for Christmas.
No, this.
Dude.
Oh no, I just throw those in there when we were riding over here.
Oh yeah, it's all good. Yeah, you gotta get you a back shock, dude.
I know you catch me talking about his back shock, and I have a stock back shock too. I have the Elko on the front, but if he's talking about doing 2-up and everything, he's definitely got to change his shock to something aftermarket, maybe like an M2 or something cool like that. But yeah, he can't be rolling on stock on that thing. But wow, a lot of cool stuff from Damon. Like, it's the first time we had a full conversation about his Riker, but I definitely like his pickup story. Totally different than mine. Shadow Black, Rolling Three Wheels is gonna have to get him on the podcast to go into more depth about that Riker pickup story. But too cool. Like I said, big shout out to Damon. I mean, he's a product of watching a lot of Riker YouTubers, so it's cool that, you know, he's combined all of the Riker YouTubers together to get either the passion for having it, the passion for modding it, some people that are definitely more instructive than we are, so the knowledge. So yeah, thanks for watching. We're gonna let Damon finish it off with a few shout outs. So thanks.
I'd like to give shout outs to Thrill Mouse Moto from Mimi today. Two good guys I like to hang out with more, get to know more. I'd like to shout out my friend Chris, my truck club president. If y'all looking for one of the best truck clubs in the nation, one of the biggest truck clubs in the nation, if you got a custom truck and sign up for it, go to level7tc.com and put in your application. And I want to get more rides out. That's what I want to do. It's kind of like my dream. I always been wanting to do it for years. Now if I do it now, I met some group of guys that like to travel. Hopefully one day I can meet up with them and start traveling. That's it.
If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe to Thrill Mouse Moto. I was paid to say this since Barry said he felt kind of weird asking. He also wanted me to say Baja Blast slams and yeah dog, Thrill Mouse Moto.